welcome to our coverage of Sapphire Now and ASUG Annual Conference 2015. I'm Courtney Bjorlin, and I'm in the ASUG News Studio. I couldn't be more excited about my next guests here, Ryan Krall from Rockwell Automation, and our wonderful ASUG CEO, Jeff Scott. Thank you so much for joining me in here today. And what we're doing today is a little bit different and special. Ryan and Rockwell Automation are actually the winners of this year's Infinity Award, given to customers and our partners who are ASUG members who go above and beyond for our organization and really do interesting and amazing things with SAP technology. So Ryan's going to talk to us a little bit about what Rockwell is doing with SAP. Talk to me a little bit about your EIM project, please.
Well, thank you, Courtney and Jeff, for having us today, and we're ecstatic about the award. For our ASUG, our EIM project that we're doing is we had gone through and implemented some of SAP's EIM data quality tools. So we put in some data services and information steward to go through and monitor the life of our data. And we did that over the last 9 or 10 months, and we've already seen significant increase in our productivity and efficiency.
And I understand that you came to ASUG specifically for a data governance meeting, or how did you get connected with us to begin with?
That's correct. So, well, we've been a long-time SAP partner, but we had gone through an ASUG data governance conference a couple years ago, and actually got some information there regarding some of the products, and we thought it was something that would be a benefit to us, as well as we found a vendor there that you guys have worked with before that had helped us through our journey.
And Ryan's actually on the business side, which is something interesting and a demographic and a membership that we're trying to increase within the ASUG community. Jeff, why is this so important that people like Ryan keep coming to our meetings?
Well, I think we're finding more and more that these solutions aren't just coming from technology sides of the business, they're coming from the line of business folks, and it really starts to underscore the importance of integration and collaboration in how these solutions come about. So to me, the perfect solutions are the ones that bring IT and the business leadership together, out looking for solutions as a cohesive unit, working through the project together. Those are the ones that bring the most success. So I love to see when we have chapter events, when we have a great cross-participation from various parts of the business. And then you bring in the opportunity to meet potential partners who can help to drive solutions for folks like Rockwell Automation, and I think it's a win-win all the way around.
And that's the interesting thing about your story, is that ASUG actually led you to a connection with a partner at that particular meeting. What do you find of value from a partner perspective in the ASUG organization?
Yeah, so obviously we like going to the ASUG events because we like to partner up with other companies and learn their experiences, but finding a vendor that can help us on our journey. So we find just as many companies that are willing to kind of offer up their experiences and kind of their use cases and some of the things to do and don't, just as much as we do customers.
And it's a little bit more than a PowerPoint presentation when you get to see it from a partner that's actually presenting a customer's point of view.
Correct. I mean, you're talking to somebody that's been through it, they've done it, they've lived it in and out with not only themselves, but they've done it through multiple customer interactions, multiple implementations, and that type of experience is just invaluable. So with the last ASUG event that we had gone to, that we partnered up with Decision First Technologies, and they're the ones that helped us through our implementation. And if it wasn't for them, I don't think we would be as successful as we were today. We definitely have a lot of qualified, competent people at Rockwell to go do that, but to have that kind of that leadership within the Decision First team to kind of point us in the right direction so that we wouldn't have to go through and redo a lot of things, I think was extremely beneficial.
And Jeff, you really speak to this in your keynote this evening about ASUG really connecting customers with partners, and do you think that's a big position in play for ASUG going forward?
And not only just customers and partners, Courtney, but customers to customers. I think the greatest voice we can have as a user community is that voice of helping customers help each other, helping to make all these connections. So to me, it is a four-sided, kind of square. You've got, obviously customers, you've got partners, you've got SAP, and you've got ASUG. If you bring those all together and bringing those together and looking for the real stories and those solutions is a very powerful mix.
It is a very powerful mix. What are you looking forward to at the show this year, Ryan?
I'm looking forward to a lot of the new technologies that we haven't seen yet, and looking to see some information around more of the cloud stuff and some of the mobility.
Fantastic. What about you, Jeff?
I'm looking forward to meeting Michael Strahan this afternoon.
Yeah, me
so that'll
too.
be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to spending the time with all of the people we have here. We've got a record crowd this year. So there's a lot of us around, and we were talking just before about how busy the floor is, and just there's lots of great stories and people doing amazing things with all this SAP technology, and that's what I'm excited to see and listen to those stories.
Well, ASUG's very lucky to have members like you and like Rockwell Automation, and we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Jason Sprunk, who is a great volunteer
Absolutely.
for our
Great.
organization
Absolutely, yes.
from Rockwell Automation as well. And thank you so much for joining us, and have a great show.
Congratulations.
Yes, again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching our coverage of Sapphire Now and ASUG Annual Conference. For more customer stories, please turn to asugnews.com and asug.com.